Hello there, collective. I just wanted to give a message to everyone to say protect your energy. Protect, protect, protect. I got a download today from my ancestors. I heard the word parlo. I was like, what? Parlo? But in English, it has to be spelled parlo. And it actually translated to the word doomsday, judgment day, the last days. Hold on, I've actually got, let me just, because I got my ancestor book here. Like when they give me messages, I'll be writing shit down. So yeah, no, it translates to I speak, I talk, I am speaking. Judgment day, last day, the judgment, doomsday. I also heard the word onta. And when I looked that up, it meant shame and disgrace. So, and gonta, which means authority. So I personally feel like what it's saying is that judgment day is upon us. Like I've channeled that message yesterday and again, it's coming through. So I speak, I talk. That could mean that somebody wants to actually speak on something that they've done because they know that judgment is coming for them. Also, speaking is like the divine coming down, speaking, calling judgment, like doomsday, do. Do you know that? That's what I'm just like. I can't explain it. It's like I read energy, like I can actually read colors, but it's very hard to explain. Like it's very, very hard to explain. But my ancestors are of Indigenous, Aboriginal, Native Indian descent. Well, the ones that I'm currently connecting with. So they were the first people, and so their language is not in English. So when they speak to me, they just be saying different words, and I'm like, I don't know what it means. But I also heard Indalo. Well, Infalo is what I heard, but then Indalo, which I think they pronounce as Infalo, because you know over time words change. It translated to messenger of God, and Indal is a protective God. That is actually Spanish. So some of you might be Spanish or Mexican descent that is on my channel. But it says Indalo, a ghost who could hold a rainbow, and an Indal is a protective God. So the messenger of God, someone is coming. So for those of you who do protective spells, you do rituals and things like that, keep doing it. It's working. You are protected from the individuals that are trying to harm you. What I would say is that, you know, if you keep allowing people back into your space, you're allowing them to drain your energy. So it doesn't make sense to try and protect yourself from somebody and then let them back into your life. You know, but some of us who know we're powerful, some of us allow these people back into our lives because we're just testing the waters. Like, it's just like, okay, I'm going to let you back in because I'm just giving you a chance to just do the right thing. Okay. And a lot of the time, these people fail the tests because a lot of us, some of us who are watching this, we are high priestesses, we are priests, we have divine power. And so when you have divine power, you are actually in control. You know, there's a saying that says, fool the fool who thinks, play the fool to the fool who thinks they're fooling you. So sometimes if you are very powerful, you have to act like you ain't. You know, you let that person think that they've got power over you, okay? And then when they come and trying to abuse their power, again with the gonta, sorry ancestors. Which means authority. So again, when I first actually translated this, I saw it as someone has been trying to abuse their power. They are feeling shameful and disgraceful for what they have done. I definitely feel like someone is riddled with guilt. I also heard asata. And so when I checked the words in different, like I broke them down. Asa means fair, beautiful goddess, divine beauty, eagle, noble. So some of you are divine goddesses, your goddesses of beauty, of love. And Ta means pure. So you are pure, you are fair, you are balanced. Some of you could be Libras or have Libra highly aspected in your chart. Okay. So somebody tried to abuse the power of the divine beauty, the divine goddess. Okay. Somebody wasn't noble, but what the universe wants me to let you know is that you are being protected. And for those of you that have done you wrong, and the people that done you wrong, they know exactly what they've done. They know exactly what they've been doing. Some people have been lied to for years, for months, for weeks. Like, people would look you straight in the eye and be like, I ain't done none of that. You know, someone could actually admit something to you and forget that they've admitted it to you. And then you see, I'm stumbling on my words. So this is somebody stumbling on their words right now, trying to talk to you. Or if you do get confessions from people, this is how they're going to be speaking, like, blip, 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 blip. But some people, oh God, I lost my train of thought now. Fuck. Sorry guys, 1 second. I don't remember what I was talking about. Okay. Well, that's an omen. Some people are just going to act like, oh yeah, I don't know what you're talking. That's what I was going to say. Liars, they tell on themselves. So someone could have actually said something to you, or they could have admitted something to you in a moment of weakness, and then you might have brought it back up into that person, and they'll turn around and they'll say, what are you talking about? Or who's that? Or who's this? And it's just like, you're acting like we spoke about this like 3 days ago or 3 weeks ago. You know, so liars, they never remember what they say. I'm one of those people where if I know I'm in the presence of a liar, because I really know when people are lying, like I really know. And I find it so hilarious when someone lies to me and they think they're getting away with it. I'm just like, okay, I'm going to let you have that. Okay. I always document what people say so that I can bring it back up at a different date to see what they say back to me. And the clear indication of a liar is when they always tell you that they don't remember what you're talking about, or they don't know what you're saying. And it's like, bitch, do you know I've been recording the conversations? Bitch, do you know every time we talk, I be writing shit down? Bitch, do you know I have hidden cameras? Bitch, do you know I'm friends with your friend who's with the friend of the friend of the friend of the friend of the friend? You don't know. You know, and one thing, liars and sneaky people, right? They don't understand that they teach us how to be like them. You know, if you're in the presence of a thief, the only thing you're going to learn from a thief is how to steal. Doesn't mean you're going to steal, but they've taught you how to steal. You're watching them, you're observing their characteristics, so that when you are in the presence of other thieves, you already know that, oh yeah, I'm dealing with a thief over there because, you know, I was dating someone who used to steal and they acted like this, and the other, or my best friend used to steal and da-da-da-da. You know, it's the same thing like with, let's just give a different analogy, like a serial killer, for example. Anyone who watches like documentaries and stuff like that, when you watch the mind of a serial killer, all you're learning from the documentary is how their mind works. It doesn't mean like, oh, if I watch a documentary on a serial killer, now I'm going to go out and fucking kill people. No, but that me watching them and listening to what they say is teaching me how to fucking spot someone who's fucking crazy as fuck. Like, so these people, when they are in your energy, they're not realizing that they are teaching you how to be like them. You're learning off of them. The same way that they're observing you, you are observing them. Okay? But I just wanted everybody to know that Judgment Day is here. It's coming. It's here for people. For those who know that they be doing wrong, like people, for example, who be, I don't know, they be committing some really heinous crimes, they're going to get caught. And if they don't get caught by the actual physical law, they're going to get caught by the universal law. People are going to start to get sick, and it's going to start from their insides. Like, you're literally going to feel like stuff is eating away at you. So some of you might be suffering from like diarrhea, or you might just find that you're just vomiting for no reason. Not if this is not you, obviously the liars and the cheats and the stealers and whoever. Okay. So that's what's going to be happening. Some people are literally just going to be riddled of guilt, or they're just going to be feeling really anxious and this, that, and the other. Some people are going to jail, and they're going to go to jail for a very long time. Some people are actually going to want to feel like they want to hand themselves in. Okay. Some people, again, this word of confessions, people are going to be wanting to confess their sins to the people that they've hurt. And the reason why they're going to want to do this is because they're going to realize that they're going through universal karma, because everything within their life is going to start to fuck up. And while everything in their life starts to fuck up and starts to crumble down, the person that they fucked over is going to be rising. Things are going to be going well in their life. So, for example, if money's coming to you, just facts, the person that you're dealing with, their money's fucking up in some area. Or, I don't know, if you're getting recognition for something, you know, the opposite is happening to them. But if you're at peace right now, just know that this isn't for you. Okay, if you're at peace, if you're good, if you find like when you cut someone off or you stop speaking to them, it's just like a weight have been lifted off your shoulders. Just know that that's the universe letting you know you've done the right thing. They're about to go through what they're about to go through. And, you know, people get misconstrued with like the word doomsday and judgment day. Like the way that the society kind of, and religious people like glorify things, they make it seem like, you know, something's literally going to come from the sky and be like, ooh. No, that's not what happens. It's within life. It's within life. And what people don't understand is that we all have a spiritual purpose. We all have a life path. And this is why getting into spirituality is so important, or even just understanding your birth chart, because your north node is where you're heading. Your south node is your past. A lot of people are still in their south nodes because your south node is what's comfortable. You know, people are not giving up places, people's things, toxic habits. And if you don't let your south node go before the age of 30, you're going to go for about 7 to 29 years of continuous bad luck or continuous cycles, because you need to get your shit together. What people don't understand is that we're older for a lot longer than we are young. And so the decisions that you make when you are young is going to affect your future path for the next 7 to 29 years. You know, that Saturn return, 7 years of just karmic fucking lessons and shit. And even if you reflect on your life, like, and just think, you know what, for the past couple of years, things have just been a bit, because you haven't been listening or you haven't been learning. Okay, so some people just need to get it together. A lot of you could be going through in a spiritual awakening now, and you'll find that like the more you ascend, the more you can't be around toxic people, toxic vibes. There could be someone that's like, literally you're having a good time with, you're laughing, you're joking, you're drinking together, but there's just something ain't right about that person. Like the energy is just weird, and it's like as soon as they leave your house, you have to just get the incense and you got to clean, like you have to feel like you got to cleanse the area, because that person is negative energy, or they're attached to negative things. And what they'll do is they'll project on you. A lot of people want you to think that life is supposed to be stressful, we're supposed to be fucking upset all the time. We are not. We are here to live a life of abundance, okay? And the more that people fucking realize that, the happier they will be. A lot of people chase the wrong things. Like, I'm so tired of talking to people and the things they're talking about is like cars and getting rich. And like, is that what you value in life? Now, there's nothing wrong with having cars. There's nothing wrong with an abundance of wealth, but that's not what life is about. And so if you continue to chase superficial things, okay, I'm not even going to say, do what you must. But all I will say is that we are not here to chase, we are here to attract. Abundance will come to you like that when you are in the alignment of the right thing. Like, you're not supposed to chase after stuff. You know, it's always the people that chase, that lie, that steal. It's that mentality of like, I want what I can't have. It's that lack mentality. They think they're lacking in stuff, so they have to take it rather than working for it, rather than valuing it. You know, a lot of people, abundance will just happen for them like that. And everyone's like, oh my God, how comes it's happening to her? How comes it's happening to him? Because that person worked for their shit. Because they use the power of their hands, the power of their mind, the power of their voice, their speech. Whatever your talent is, they used it in a productive way, and it attracted abundance to them. They didn't go and try to steal someone's voice, try to steal someone's talent, because you can't do that. You can't steal someone's gifts. So I just want you to know, if you are gifted and you are talented, people will try to sabotage you, but it's not going to work, okay? Because it's something that is naturally within you. And they're upset because they haven't discovered their own hidden talents. Everyone has a talent. Everybody has a gift. Okay, but rather than people facing their shadow side, doing the work that they needed to do in order to access and to like activate their gifts, they want to still cheat and lie their way through life. Well, good luck to you. Doomsday is coming. As the ancestors said, parlo. I don't even think that's my ancestors, because that kind of sounds a bit Spanish to me, but Palo. I speak, I talk, I am speaking. Judgment day, last day, the judgment day, doomsday. Onta, shame and disgrace, and Gonta authority. I think that's Japanese. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say for today. That was my intuitive message. The other signs will be coming, so don't worry about that. I will be doing them very, very soon. Okay? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me as well, all the information to do that is in the description box below. Okay? Toodles!